Hey parents, it's Kristen Lascola with your weekend update for junior high. This weekend we continued in our Entourage series talking about Jesus and his disciples, and we looked at John chapter 6. It's a really long chapter, so we kind of skipped around, but it's right after Jesus fed the 5,000, and then we have Jesus and Peter walking on the water, and then immediately after that, the crowds continue to follow him, and the first question they ask him is, Rabbi, when did you get here? And Jesus kind of doesn't quite answer them, but just kind of makes a point of, hey, I know why you're here. You're here for the free food. And they go on to ask him more questions, and Jesus kind of, I call them Jesus zingers. He kind of zings these guys and answers their questions with questions and kind of reveals what's really going on in their heart. And because of his message that he is the only way to eternal life, a lot of them got confused, didn't understand, and turned away. So he looks at his disciples and says, are you going to leave too? And they say, where else are we going to go? So we picked this apart to look at a few things. Number one, what's our motivation in following God? Are we looking at God as kind of like this vending machine of what can he give me? How can he make my life better? And the danger in that is when he doesn't deliver the way that we think he should, or doesn't, pull strings that we would like him to in our life, then that's the time that a lot of people turn their back on the Lord because he's not living up to their expectation. And you can say in a sense that they get disappointed that God's not obeying them. And, we all know people that have turned their back on the Lord when difficult times come because he doesn't intervene in a way that they think that maybe he should. And then when we drop down to the part where Jesus says, are you going to leave too? And they say, where else are we going to go? We kind of pick that apart of, what is our other alternative? The disciples didn't understand everything. They were confused as well, but they knew that there really was no other option besides Jesus. And so faith is not having everything figured out, but it's continuing to move forward despite maybe not understanding, but trusting even when we don't fully get it. And Peter, of course, is the one who spoke up and is a great example of that. So hope this helps with you maybe being able to continue this conversation with your student later today or this week, and just asking them, hey, what do you think are some of the motivations that people have in following the Lord? And obviously the right answer is not always the true answer of, well, why do you go to church? Why do you show up on Tuesday nights? What do you look forward most to about Sunday mornings? And just seeing, where is our heart when it comes to the Lord? Is it what can I get? Well, there's donuts first service and my friends are there and we play fun games. Those are all great things, but why are we there? Because that determines a lot of our longevity in following Christ. So next week we're planning on having a dodgeball night, so check your November calendar. Regular Chaos is tomorrow, 7 to 9 at our youth room. And we'll look forward to seeing you guys then. All right.